Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a speed comparison between Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and Vivo X21 UD. You can see the specs of the both phones. We have the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 on the left and the Vivo X21 UD on the right. The Note 8 runs Android 7.1.1 and the X21 is running Android 8.1 Oreo. See on the CPU side, the Snapdragon 835 is clocked a little bit higher, and it has other features also, of course. And the memory is 6 GB on both devices. The GPU is an Adreno 540 on the Note 8 and an Adreno 512 on the Vivo X21. So let's start comparison. Please check out my previous review of the Vivo X21 UD. It's quite an interesting device. I will leave a link in the description. So the first step is to run a couple of benchmarks, starting with Antutu. So it's just fast forward here to the results. And here you can see the Snapdragon, of course, finished first. And you can see the performance difference here. It's around 40%, 36% on these two devices. So yeah, let's move on with next benchmark, the Geekbench 4. This is also just a fast forward to the results, and you see the Note 8 is of course better with the newer CPU and more high-end. It's a more high-end device, but it's not such a big difference between these two devices. Okay, then I think we skip the rest of this. You can see that also in the full review, and move on to the application test. So here we have the two devices ready for the speed test. So I will power them off first so you can check the boot up time. This is a battle that Note 8 will probably win because of the faster CPU. So both phones seems to be shut down. So let's start them at the same time. So the logo came up same time, and the animation started earlier on the Note 8. Find the Vivo X21 very snappy daily tasks. You can see the Note 8 was first, and the Vivo X21 was not so far behind. Just have to unlock the phones. So I've lined up some applications. There are some games and some so we have one row with games and one row with online applications. Let's start with the Raven Sword. So the Vivo X21 took that game faster. Let's keep them in memory. Number 2 is The Room 3. Very nice game. So it's a draw. Let's start the game. So far equal. So the Note 8 won this game. So now Leo's Fortune, another very funny game. It's a platform game, it's really nice. Try to start at the same time, it's maybe some millisecond between them. No, the Note 8 won again, but it's just with a second and a half. So now the game Limbo. It's a game that takes some time to start. Starts up quite equally, and after a while you can see a little fellow that is awakening in the background, but yeah. So it will take some time. I think we will move on with the next game. I think you can see a little head coming up in the yeah, but let's move on. So now we have Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Note 8 is in the lead, and startup is faster. And the last game is Asphalt 8. A very graphic demanding game, but it runs very good on both devices, very good. So the Vivo X21 is first, quite impressive, I must say. So let's move on to the application, starting with YouTube. And the Vivo X21 is first. And the next is X Player, it's a video player. And that one is goes to the Note 8. And the third application is BBC News. And that goes to the X21 UD also. The next application is Radio FM. It's an online radio station, radio stations, a lot of stations. And that, sorry, I had to answer a question there, so yeah, it's a draw. So, and last is Google Chrome. And it started up faster on the Galaxy Note 8. So let's start all games and see if they are in the memory. And Raven's Sword is clearly in the memory. And the Room 3 is also in memory. So next is Leo's Fortune, and they are both running in the memory. and now Limbo. And here you can see the little guy on the Note 8. You can just see the head, and then he's getting up. And Oddworld's Stranger's Wrath. Both seems to be in the memory. And let's see if Asphalt 8 also is in memory. Yes, it is. As both have 8 GB of RAM, it would be surprising if they are not kept in the memory. Here you can see reload on the Vivo X21 when opening YouTube. So let's move on with Xplayer. They are also both in memory. And BBC News seems also be kept in memory in both. And the FM player, radio player, is also in memory. So the conclusion is the Note 8 is the faster device, of course, and it also keeps some applications in the memory that the Vivo X21 didn't have. But I hope you like this comparison between the two devices. They are very good, both of them, in my experience. And please subscribe to my channel, because I really need that support. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.